Good evening, Philippines. This is Mike Padua, and we're back to our latest update. And we are now initializing the first update on tropical depression Kristine. Within the next few hours, this will be named Kristine, as Pag-asa already upgraded it, but still outside of the PAR, roughly 90 kilometers from the PAR line. Once it enters PAR later this 2 a.m., it will be named Kristine by our National Weather Bureau, Pag-asa. This is 22W and it has been upgraded by Joint Typhoon Warning Center. And this is for today, Sunday evening, October 20th, 2024, English version. Brought to you by Typhoon 2000 and Naga College Foundation. But before we begin, we'd like to thank our partners, Aboitiz Power, Bank of the Philippine Islands, Sustainable with You. If you're interested, just click on the link up here. Or if you're watching via Facebook, visit the description page for more details regarding BPI Sustainable with You. The local government of Naga City, headed by our Honorable Mayor Nelson Legacion and our Honorable Congressman of the 3rd District of Camarines Sur, Congressman Gabi Bordado. Now, let's begin with our update. Where is now the large system? This is a large system with rain bands spanning up to 1,000 kilometers across. That's the diameter of the rain bands. And some of the western extent of these rain bands, also known as the outer feeder bands, together with the enhanced northeast monsoon blowing from here, okay, is bringing on and off rainfall, torrential rains across Bicol region, particularly here in Naga City since this morning. But there's still sunshine in between, and then it worsened during the nighttime, but there are still stops during the past few minutes. And this situation will continue throughout the week as the system is approaching the Philippine Sea. And as you can see, it's still slowly organizing with the middle of the circulation not yet fully organized. There's still some patches of blue skies here. But along its periphery, it's starting to develop with winds of 55 kph. So this is now posing a threat to northern Luzon based on the forecast tracks of various numerical global models. We are now giving you the very latest on the system, which is roughly 1,000 kilometers east-northeast of Naga City. This has sustained winds of 45 kph and it was moving northwest at 20 kilometers per hour, but within the next few hours it's likely to move barely west. And as we take a look at the zoom in satellite animation, there you go. This is a large area of intensifying convection from the center outward up to 1,000 kilometers across. Although a large system is will be having some hard time to organize. That's why we are monitoring the core of this system, which is currently here, but it looks like it will reorganize here to the west-southwest of the current position. The current position is here at 14.9, 136.0. The PAR is along this line, and once it enters, it will be named as Kristine. Okay, so what will be the scenario of the system? Here's the track that we issued around 2 p.m. this afternoon, and it may track barely west, a little bit to the west-southwest, and then it will intensify into a tropical storm. Then once it reaches this area of the North Philippine Sea, it might intensify into a typhoon. Now this is a low probability or low confidence on the wind speed. On as we this was around 2 p.m. but on the latest right now, it's expected just to be a severe tropical storm, but we don't know. That's why we are on the upper end of the intensity level of this forecast. Now, as we take a look at the zoom in track of our Typhoon 2000 Stormwatch number 1, I added some information since we are zooming on the area where it might make landfall. We added some forecast confidence. So this is the 5-day forecast, this is the 4-day forecast, and this is the 3-day forecast. Okay. So you can see here the 3 and the 4-day forecast. It's the confidence is at medium, while the forecast here over the WAG is at low. So it's not yet sure if this will be the track, but it will change in the next advisory as well as in the coming days. So this was taken from the blending of all computer models, and if the track won't change, it will make landfall during the evening or early morning of Friday, October 25. It will pass over northern Cagayan, exit over the northern part of Ilocos Norte. So this forecast is not yet sure, very low probability, less than 50%. So this will change, and look at the area of tropical storm force winds. It's extending up to 300 kilometers from the center, or 350 kilometers. So that area, or the areas within this blue line, will have gust from 75 to gust of 75 or up to 100 kph as you go nearer to the center, while here these are gusts of 100 to 130 kph, and near the center is gust of more than 130 kph. Now this will change based on the new model intensity forecast. Okay, when we speak of the Bicol region, we are still at 50% probability that we won't get hit. So we don't know if the track will follow, but let's hope that this will continue to move in that direction. Here's the track of the Joint Typhoon Warning Center, a little bit more to the north, passing over the Balintang Channel or the Babuyan Islands also on Friday. So it looks the same when it comes to the curvature of the track when you compare it to our tracks. Okay, and for the Japan Meteorological Agency, it's similar also with the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. But later tomorrow morning, we'll be issuing another track. It might move more to the north, so we shall see. Okay, so the JTWC and the Japan Meteorological Agency are both a tropical depression, 45 kph. If we look at the Joint Typhoon Warning Center track, which was created by the Central Pacific Hurricane Center in Hawaii. Okay, and if we take a look at the forecast, especially on the rain, here's the rain forecast. So right now, the Bicol region, parts of Central Luzon, Southern Tagalog provinces, Metro Manila included, Visayas will be affected by the extension or trough, or we can call this also as the outermost rain bands or the feeder bands along the edge of this system. And as it moves closer, the rainfall will continue to be intermittent, on and off across Bicol region, and also parts of the Visayas. And on Tuesday, it looks like Catanduanes and the eastern coastal areas of the Bicol region might experience rainfall of more than 50 millimeters. And if we move this to Wednesday, there might be parts of Partido District and Camarines Sur, Camarines Norte, which will continue to experience 50 to 100 millimeters of rainfall if the track will push through. Okay, remember this is a forecast track, so every 6 hours it changes, so we still don't know what will be the outcome, but at least the reliable computer models, the American and the European, are all agree that it will track towards the northern part of the Philippine Islands. Let's hope that it will record or move more north so that it might not have some landfall over our country. And look at the rainfall. These are 10 to 50 millimeters of rainfall across Luzon because of the large rain bands, okay, reaching around 800 kilometers in diameter. Once it moves closer towards northern Luzon, we expect that kind of rain. Okay, so if the track want change, let me post it here because the track, here. So it will bring very intense rainfall come Thursday across extreme northern Luzon, particularly Aurora, Isabela, and Cagayan. 50 to more than 100 millimeters of rainfall will be expected beginning Wednesday through Thursday if the track of the European model and the American model continues to move towards these areas. While other parts of the country, Occidental Mindoro, the western sections of Central Luzon will also have on and off rainfall, 10 to 50 millimeters. Here over the Bicol region, it might be already some light rainfall come Thursday. So this heavy rainfall will persist throughout the week based on what we are seeing right now because of the large circulation of this tropical cyclone. Metro Manila will also not be spared when it comes to the rainfall of 10 to 50 millimeters. That's the daily rainfall. I'm speaking with the daily rainfall, okay? So it's not much compared to rainfall of 50 to 100 or more than 100 millimeters. That will be alarming. It could cause flash floods and landslides in low-lying areas. Those who are asking how's the wave heights, the rest of the week we expect large waves of 3 to 6 meters because of the large or the expanded circulation of this tropical cyclone. So look at that. This is the forecast beginning Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It looks like the whole of the coastal waters of the Philippine Islands will be moderate to rough and dangerous to fishing vessels as well as small size sea crafts. So if we are going to look at the wave heights here near the center, it's more than 6 meters in wave heights, so very dangerous. That's why the Joint Typhoon Warning Center, the U.S. Navy forecast, it shows that the area of ship avoidance is at this part, okay, because of the large circulation, rain circulation, as well as the wind circulation of this tropical cyclone. And here's the multimodal diagnostic comparison from the RAMMB and the CIRA of NOAA. This is the latest as of 8 p.m. tonight. So this is the track moving towards northern or extreme northern Luzon. The forecast, it shows here, there are some intensity forecasts that reach 185 kph before landfall. That's a category 3 typhoon. The lowest is around 40 to 45 knots or 75 to 85 kph. But the Joint Typhoon Warning Center shows only a severe tropical storm, but it may change. It depends now on what we are looking at this part of the page. This is the deep layer shear. This is the wind shear. It says here that within the next 3 days, the wind shear will increase to moderate levels, and that's the reason why the intensity will just be below typhoon intensity, but we don't know. It depends if the oceanic heat content, which is quite warm right now, will boost the energy of the storm. But as of this moment, the storm is passing over not so warm sea surface temperature, not so warm oceanic heat content. That's the reason why it's slowly intensifying, not rapidly intensifying. But we are observing this very closely. And it's a typical of a very large system. It will take time to organize, to intensify, particularly if they are encountering upper level winds or wind shear. So we are going to continue to observe this large or giant tropical cyclone as it moves closer towards extreme northern Luzon. So let's hope that it won't intensify into super typhoon. We are not going to rule that out because of the warm oceanic heat content east of Luzon. But this might be the savior when it comes to the wind shear. If it does continue to be high or moderate to high, it won't intensify to that level. Maybe as a category 1 typhoon, it can be that strong, or a severe tropical storm of 100 or 110 kph. That's why Joint Typhoon Warning Center before approaching northern Cagayan, the winds is just around 110 kph. Okay, so that's the latest first for today. We will return tomorrow to give you the very latest on Tropical Cyclone Kristine, which is set to become a tropical storm within the next 24 hours. This is Mike Padua saying stay safe always. Let's all pray together that the storm will recurve towards the north, not making landfall in any part of the country. I hope some miracle will happen. Again, thank you so much for watching. Good evening, good night, and God bless to all.